casino by its owner.
Anyone who gets that reaction out of a stuffed shirt
这边啊，
almost made me think I might
Huh?
like this
这边有
Zalabor
人啊
guy.。
I heard he donates generously to Cormier's priesthood. They fell over themselves to bless his name.
Maybe Amnon should put him in charge.
Oh.
I'm surprised that council's not debating the merits of pyramids versus cubes.
You might want to meet him before endorsing him for political office. Canuck, what are you doing here? Enjoying your time off?
Freedom is a sweet drink, Commander. I've been busy quenching my thirst.
You should join us. We were just about to meet with...
Zalambor, I already know a thing or two about this place. A Silvari gambler who's up 500 gold is just my cover, I promise you.
Now that he's free, it's okay if I kill him, right?
Gentlemen, let's keep it civil. How about it, Canuck?
While my freedom's been gratifying, it's also a little boring. This is much more interesting. Besides, I may have made a wager that the slayer of elder dragons can take down a god, and I intend to collect.
What are the odds?
Let's not jinx it, Commander.
Welcome back, Commander. It's an honor to have the members of Dragon's Watch in my humble establishment. Please, follow me. The Grand Sahil is already back to running at full capacity, in no small part due to your earlier intervention. We have all the finest games and entertainment the Crystal Desert has to offer. Do you enjoy games of chance?
When the odds are in our favor.
I reached out across my network for information about Balthazar, and I think I know what he's after.
Kralkatorek.
You're half right. He's currently hunting down a crystal dragon, but that dragon is of last.
I wonder why he'd suddenly change targets.
Who among us can understand the will of a god? I do know his forged army has encampments all over the Crystal Desert. He stops at these camps to rally his troops while he's on the dragon's trail.
So we might be able to intercept him at one of the forged camps. You've come through, Zalambor. I actually don't regret keeping you alive.
The feeling is mutual, Commander. I'll take my leave now. Enjoy your time here, please. Stay away from the high-stakes roulette. It's rigged.
I knew it.
So, who's up for a trip to one of these camps?
Sounds good to me. Let's shut him down before he's responsible for anyone else's death.
We don't want to rush in blindly. And if I'm going to be joining you again, I may as well make myself useful. I'll scout the main camp, see what I see, and report back.
The main camp? On your own? Seems risky.
Nah, not alone. I'll go with him.
Not the response I expected.
Hey, vacations have a way of dulling a blade, so to speak. Can't let you fumble around unsupervised.
That's more like it.
All right. Kaz and I will check out the smaller outposts.
Actually, I'll leave it to you if you don't mind. I have some matters to attend to. There's a temple of Cormier near one of the forged camps. You can find me there when you're done.
Captain, I'm glad I caught you.
Aye, Commander. It would seem you survived the Den of Vipers in Zalambor's casino.
Zalambor was reluctantly helpful. He said the Forged had set up camps in the area. My team is scouting the main camp, but I need to know where any of the smaller posts might be.
Actually, there are 2 forged outposts outside the city walls. They mostly provide reinforcements and tactical support for the main camp.
It would make sense to take those out before attacking the main camp then. Kill the cavalry before they can come to the rescue.
And it might cut back their raids on our city. You'll find one outpost to the north, and the other to the east. I've posted my cavaliers outside them. They can fill you in on what to expect inside.
Over here.
Captain Rahim said you could help me. Have you ever seen Balthazar in this camp?
If Balthazar ever showed up at this camp, you'd be talking to an empty tent. I'm just here to observe and report.
I'm hoping to find clues on what Balthazar's up to. You can stay here cowering in the shadows if you'd prefer.
Thanks for understanding. I have seen couriers delivering dispatches. They might contain intel about Balthazar's battle plans.
I should have sent Ritlock to this camp. Saved myself some trouble. No sign of Balthazar or his herald, and no clue as to why he's hunting Vlast. But at least I know a little bit more about the Forged. Maybe I'll have better luck at the other outpost.
Hi, stranger. Be cautious if you're heading north. The Forge have set up artillery at their camp just ahead.
The casino owner in Amnoon told me the war god Balthazar rallies his troops at these camps.
Ah, Zalimbor. I haven't seen Balthazar come around here, but the Forge are nasty enough on their own, especially now with the cannons and all.
Well, I can put the Forged and their cannons out of commission.
Maybe you can leave a couple standing. I really need to keep this post.
2 camps and still no sign of Balthazar.
好了
At
吗？
least now we
你
won't
还
have
差
to
几
worry
个？
about leaving
好
our
了，
flanks
好，
exposed at
那
the
我也
main
结束
camp.
了。
Hopefully Ritlock and
报告。
Canuck had more luck
哦，
scouting
差
it
那么
out.
多。
Commander, glad you're here.
笑
I'm getting tired of listening to him complain about the weather.
All I said is that I find this arid climate to be less than ideal.
I think he's wilting.
What have you learned about Balthazar's camp?
I'm told this is the main forged camp in the region. It has an extremely heavy troop presence.
Then I say we charge in and take him out before they know what hit him. Fast and fierce.
Or, given that we'll be staggeringly outnumbered, I suggest we use finesse to engage a few at a time.
Okay, follow my lead. Let's go meet a god.
You've been
It's clear. Time to rush him and crush him.
They'll likely have sentries posted inside. I suggest we quietly pry the gate open to avoid their notice.
All right, Canuck. Go ahead. We'll cover you.
All clear out here, but no Balthazar. No telling what's on the other side of this gate.
Only one way to find out. We smash, slash, and trash.
Don't you ever just engage an enemy?
Misbelievers interfere in our work.
Feedback loop initiated.
哎，去是吗
Engage 交战了。
？Engage 啊
That's one officer down.
哼
This is the main camp. There's got to be other officers inside. Let's go get them.
With any luck, we might even get a look at this so-called god.
If he's not here, we should let him know we stopped by. Leave no forged officers standing.
Fast and fierce.
Now you're talking.
And stay down. Balthazar's tin soldiers are getting bigger and nastier.
I've seen worse from Iron Legion cubs.
You can tell him that in person, Tribune. But we've got to find him first.
Camp's clear, but no sign of Balthazar or his herald.
The so-called god of war seems to be better at hiding than fighting.
Careful. Graveyards are full of soldiers who underestimated their enemies.
We should meet up with Casimir and decide where to go from there.
The Temple of Cormier's right up this hill. I don't believe I've ever been inside a human temple before.
You'll be fine. Just don't spit on the floor, blow out any candles, or let anyone hand you a pamphlet. Just trust me on this.
Cormier, I ask that you guide me through this difficult... Oh, I didn't
开
see you
启的
enter. Sorry, Cass. I didn't mean to interrupt your prayers. It's okay. She will understand. I hesitate to ask, but what happened at the Forged camp? No sign of Balthazar or his herald.
I'd hope you might come back to Amnoon with us to speak with Chief Counselor Iman.
Commander, I regret the intrusion, but I must speak with you.
Who are you? And how do you know who I am?
I know more about you than just your title. But please, we should speak in a more private setting.
Okay. You have my
谁
attention.
舅舅啊？
I am Keto, and I believe I can help
叔叔
you. You're looking for
跟他老
Blast,
婆
the crystal
不同
dragon
信
being
仰。
hunted by Balthazar, yes?
How do you know what I'm looking for?
The Order of Shadows has eyes and ears throughout the Crystal Desert. And you haven't exactly been a quiet presence here.
Order of Shadows. I know of the Order of Whispers.
We share history, but deep disagreements about our goals and methods tore the original Order apart.
Commander! I understand you visited our camp.
Everyone, this thing targets civilians. We've got to protect these people.
Why do you waste your energies fighting a god? Join him and fight the dragons instead! These innocents
但是
cower in the glory
哦，还
of
可以
Balthazar's light.
躺在地上还可以喊。
I send them all to be made worthy, to be strengthened, to be...
Come to me. I won't let you touch them.
What?
You dare defy the god of war? The fires of Balthazar will consume you all!
Look out! Don't let us escape!
Wait! We have to revive the faithful before the fire gets them.
The Herald can wait.
Fair enough.
可以可以。
Hito.
Power. She's nearly as strong as a god herself.
She sees your determination to protect the innocent as a weakness, one she can exploit.
The path to Balthazar runs through his herald. We can't give up the chase.
Commander, our goals are aligned. The Order of Shadows wants to work with you. Meet me at Macaulay Outpost, north of here. I can help you track the Herald from there.
Keto, what's going on?
Blast was here, battling the Brand just
Blast was
outside these
here.
walls when the Forge attacked. We overheard one of the Forged say Balthazar himself was on his way to snare the dragon. You there! Follow me! I promised the Order of Shadows would help you find Balthazar's Herald, but I trust you'll settle for the god himself.
We need your help getting to Blast. He may be the secret to stopping Balthazar.
I'm sorry, but nobody at this post is equipped to stand against the god of war. This way! Keep moving! I have to get these people away from the danger here, back to Cormyr's temple. Come on, we need to stick together.
Won't even fight for their own homes?
These people aren't warriors. Unlike you, they see challenging a god as certain death. So they prefer to run and live.
We understand. Get them to the temple.
他在叫
I
人的
didn't
声
have
音
the
跟他
heart
讲
to
话
tell
声
him
音
that if
不
we
一样
die。today, there's nowhere interior that will be spared.
Then let's do our best not to die today.
I like the Tribune's plan.
So what now?
We find Blast. Kaz?
I'm coming with you. I want answers.
No telling which way Blast went. There's fire and debris in every direction.
This is combat destruction. Dragons tend to leave a more distinctive trail.
Like raging fires and broken bodies.
Along those lines. You'll know it when you see it. So, will this be your first god fight?
Yeah. You?
In the spirit of one-upsmanship, I'll count Mordremov and say no. But don't worry. I'll show you the ropes.
You're right.
Commander, look at this. Scorch marks. More intense than the rest.
Sand here has melted to glass.
So it's the same effect as Kralkatorik's branding. Only with Blast, it's not corrupted.
So, not as bad as Kralkatorrik, but still a damn dragon. Where'd you learn how to track dragons?
It's not a skill someone learns. It's the application of common sense to one's physical observations of the environment.
Yeah, I knew you were making it up.
This human-god dynamic was a disaster.
在找
waiting
别
to
的。
happen.
This from someone who has a dragon in his family tree.
And the Char always have to come clean up everyone else's mess.
Stop. Why fight over blame when we can end this thing now and fight over credit?
Shards? They're not branded crystals.
Blast must have created them to impale the forge chasing him.
Clever dragon.
That's the worst kind.
Any idea where he may have gone from here?
I suggest
Balthazar can't be far behind.
I hope we're in time.
Balthazar!
Balthazar.
Have you come to accept my god's offer?
Never.
这
Consider
就是他吗？
a life of servitude is still life. Expect no mercy from my god.
And he should expect none from me.
6 feet tall. Give in to his will. I too tried to resist, but I failed. And surrender makes the pain more bearable.
Maybe I'm stronger than you.
Prove you are stronger. Kill my god. Please.
歌好漂亮。
Balthazar! Stop this! Your war will destroy Tyria. I won't allow you to commit more atrocities. If you won't talk, we have to treat you as the enemy.
Very well. You face the god of war, mortal creatures. And I'm tired of your meddling.
So be it. Your herald is dead. I killed
You
her.
could have replaced her, but you refused my offer. We'll have no more words to you. Only steel. Char. You, friend, I will spare. But my mercy ends there.
Bummer.
Friend?
Foolish choice. The flames will blacken your corpse.
这是手术哎，有什么气？我看，这是不是？
剧情吧。
哦。Oh no! Fuck you! Huh?
Ritlock, what just happened? Why did Balthazar spare you? Call you friend?
Balthazar, I think we met once before.
What do you mean? When?
When I was looking for my sword, Sohathan, in the mists. I don't know how long I'd been looking. It's easy to lose track of time in the mists. But when I finally found Sohathan, its flame had been extinguished. Then I saw the stranger, in chains. He told me he could reignite my sword. I didn't ask his name, or why he'd been imprisoned there. I only asked him to restore Sohathan's flame. To repay the favor, I used the sword to break the chains that bound him. When I did, a portal opened. He told me it was a passage out of the mists. A way home. He must have followed me out, escaping the mists. I didn't know until just moments ago. But that stranger was Balthazar. He looked just like any other spirit trapped in the mists. I didn't know the truth until just now. Commander, I'm gonna make this right.
I know.
Their risk is...
Commander, is Ritlock okay? Balthazar hits like a god.
He'll be fine. Vlast sacrificed himself to save me.
Oh my gods!
When he died, Balthazar was knocked back by the Force. Then he was just gone.
So we still have no idea why he wanted Vlast, what his plans are.
Wait, these crystals.
伪晶
They look like the memory crystal we saw in Glint's lair, when the Master of Peace received Doreen's egg.
A memory crystal? How do you...
The war god hunts me for the power I carry within, and the weapon in the Prophet's shadow. You must discover the knowledge to unlock them, sister, before he does.
That's Vlast's voice.
He left this message for Aureen.
Or for someone he knew he could trust to get it to her.
Prophet's shadow. Any ideas?
It's probably Glint's lair. I've been there. It's not far from here.
Ritlock, you had Casimir worried.
But if Balthazar knows about Glint's lair, we might meet some resistance getting in.
If we can get in. That's kind of the trick.
随便跟一个。
Okay, you three get to Glint's lair and recon for Forged and Balthazar. I'm going to find the rest of these crystals. They may be useful. I also need to find a place to reach Timey and check in on Aureen.
Are you going to tell Aureen about Vlast?
Trust me, she already knows. I can feel her reacting. She must be connected to Vlast like she is to me.
Really? In any case, Commander, given the heights in this terrain, you should find out how the locals get around.